You've got Citibank, which is investigating a 400 crore rupee fraud there regarding some of its employees at its Gurgaon branch in India, and it could have a serious implication for its clients and may have even exposed serious loopholes in the bank's internal fraud and risk management mechanism. For more details on the same, let's go across straight to who's brought us the story. Mohit is ready, lined up with us. Mohit, a big number there, 400 crores worth of fraud there.
Absolutely, Devina. I think it's a really large number, and clearly nothing as big as this comes to mind. Coming out of a foreign bank in India, at least in the last 10 or 20 years, we haven't heard of a fraud of this scale and nature before this. We understand that clearly Citibank is investigating this fraud even as we speak, and has been investigating it for the last 2 weeks. The details that we are picking up at this point in time is that certain employees at the Gurgaon branch within the consumer banking division, which is essentially the division that caters to retail and high net worth clients, mostly high net worth clients, because Citibank's customer mix is such that it constitutes largely clients with a net worth of more than 4 to 5 crores, $1 million plus kind of net worth. We understand that certain employees of the bank have actually sold investment schemes and investment products to several of these clients. About 40 or 50 clients were really impacted by this. These products were actually sold by forging bank documents. So they were sold by forging Citibank letterheads and bank documents, and the employees were led to believe, the clients were obviously led to believe that these were products that were authorized by the bank, whereas they were obviously not. And we understand that nearly 400 crore rupees of client money has been siphoned out of the bank as a result of this fraud. So it's a serious fraud that is being investigated within the bank right now. Clearly, we understand that all Citibank branches within the consumer banking setup are on high alert at this point in time. And we believe that their Asia-Pacific fraud risk management team is already in India, and they have been questioning various employees regarding this particular incident.
Well, any word rather in terms of what level in terms of officials that could be involved in this? Are these the top-rung officials? And in terms of giving out this information to clients, how have clients been able to, read into this entire fraud investigation and the implications of that?
Right, Devina, what we pick up is that clearly there's no clarity yet whether any senior functionaries within the bank were involved. But just to give a perspective to our viewers on how really the bank operates within this segment, this is obviously the wealth management segment. We are talking about relationship managers or employees who work within the wealth management business of the bank. These are employees, relationship managers who deal essentially with high net worth clients and are responsible for really selling investment products across asset classes, whether it's equities or fixed income or structured products, commodities, all of those. Clearly, these employees had access to high net worth clients, and which is why we are talking of a nature of a fraud as big as 400 crore rupees. Clearly, we don't know at this point in time how senior these employees are, let me reiterate. But having said that, if they have had access to high net worth clients, they would have been at a fairly senior level. That's the assumption we're making at this point in time. And given the fact that these were products that were not authorized by the bank, there's going to be a huge impact on the client side. We believe, in fact, that this fraud came to notice when one of the big clients of Citi was actually talking to a really senior functionary of the bank and was explaining to that functionary that he's bought a product from the bank which will give them a return of 21% in 3 months. So that's what these relationship managers or employees were telling their clients, that they would get a return of 21% on those investments in a 3-month time frame. And that's how really the fraud came to notice. And when they went into investigating it, the value of the fraud just kept going up. And we understand that 400 crore rupees even may not be really it could be even bigger than 400 crore rupees at this point in time.